This is how I'm currently teaching arithmetic in my Year 6 classroom in the autumn term. Arithmetic is something I believe that you should definitely be hammering in Year 6 right now. It is sort of my main tip as a Year 6 teacher, and I do teach it separately to my maths lessons. So my maths lessons, we do a bit of fluency in the morning. We do our Tough 10, which is from Vocabulary Ninja. They're a good time to practice some of that mental maths, some of that fluency, and it does help with the arithmetic, but my actual teaching of arithmetic is separate. The arithmetic resource I do use is from someone called Jess Rennie. I found this a few years ago, and I've been using it for years now. This is in my bio if you want to go and have a look. So there are arithmetic tests for every single week in the autumn term, and they are split into different skills, starting with place value, inverse operations. This does sort of coincide with the White Rose. So currently I'm just starting to teach long division, but they've just had their long multiplication test. So it's good because it means I can practice some of the skills that we've already taught outside of our maths lessons. We do each of these tests once a week on a Friday, which means I have Monday to Friday to practice the skill that is that week. We've just done long multiplication today. So throughout the week, separate to my maths lessons, we've been doing some skills on long multiplication. There's been a few interventions on that, a few extra support. It's been in our weekly booklets for like morning work. It's been in a lot of our Tough 10s. It is just something that we focus on, ready for them to tackle that in that arithmetic on Friday. So for example, next week will be short division. So I'll make sure that we do some short division skills, activities, tasks throughout the week, ready for Friday. But I've already taught short division in maths, so it is obviously different to my maths lessons. The idea of this is by the end of test 14, I'll have covered everything that they need for the arithmetic test, and they should be building that confidence weekly, seeing that progress. So then when we start doing actual arithmetic papers in January, because this sort of takes us to December time, then they should be fully equipped with the skills that are in that test. It's also given me chance throughout this autumn term to pick up any gaps that they may have, because really the only thing that's new is long division and percentages. So anything that they don't understand, I can cover in those little sessions on a morning or throughout the week with my TA in those interventions. And I will say it has worked for the last few years. We do get quite good arithmetic scores here, and I'm very proud of what the kids achieve, but it does take a lot of work. Definitely would recommend doing something like this and practicing weekly aside from your maths lessons. If you want to have a look at these resources that I use, they are in my bio.